Finally, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a long time since I last uploaded, but life decided just to get a bit hectic. I had a lot of footage for this one actually to get through, to edit it. I had an hour and 20 minutes of it, but that doesn't matter now, as I am back with an all new video. This was from the other weekend when I was at Ryehouse doing the 12-hour endurance race. I absolutely love this track. But so let's jump straight into it then. We've got a lot to go through. And if you enjoy it, please like and subscribe. So, the start of the race, we didn't start in the kart. One of our teammates started in the kart. There was a team of 6 of us, so it was about 2 hours each in the kart. We did it from fuel stop to fuel stop, and then 40 minutes more. We started here in P16, and our first driver did a pretty good job. It moved us up to P12. So our driver's the red one on the right hand side of the corner there. Making a few moves, getting slightly overtaken there. Also our kart was really bad on the power through the straight, so we just lacked tons of pace up the straight, and that's why we were so far down the order. They do try to get the karts completely level, but you know, it's never quite there, or there's always some karts that are gonna be different, and it's just kind of luck of the draw of which kart you do get, and if you get a good one. Unfortunately we got a bad one, so we just kind of tried to have our own little fights on the track and enjoy it. As for the track, Ryehouse, I've been here plenty of times now. I kind of basically grew up on this track. This was my first outdoor track, and it's recently been resurfaced, so it's overly grippy, which is great. I also love it here in the wet, which you'll see later in the video, as we do get a few spots of rain. But I'm now going to jump into the karting. So here's a driver change for the seat insert in. We are out into already a full-on race. You've got to be already on it. So we cut forward, then we're going to get into some action pretty quickly. But a bit about the track. We'll come around the final corner. You want to really get a good exit, because this is the longest straight. Try and get some slipstream. Then it's stadium, and it's flat out all the way around stadium. Hook across there, so then you get a better exit up into hairpin 1. And then this hairpin is pretty much flat out with a bit of a lift. Down to pylon 1 then. Very tricky corner to get right. It's the S's. You want to sacrifice this corner for the exit onto the straight, which is pylon 2 is the last corner. And that's a lap of Ryehouse then, as we get alongside another driver. I think we're currently P13. I'm not going to do positions and lap numbers, because we did about 1,000 laps. I think it was 1,018 laps we did in total. So I'm not going to do the lap count and the position number. I have kind of an idea where we are, but to work that out and which people I'm actually overtaking for position, and which ones I'm just lapping or they're lapping me, is going to be way too hard. So I'm just going to leave the raw footage here. I'm just going to talk you over it. So we'll go for another lap then. As I said, flat out through stadium. come wide so you can then hook it around the last bit of apex. You want to kind of apex that corner twice through elbow. Now hairpin 1, slight brake. Then hairpin 2 is only a slight lift. And then you want to really run that wide. Down into pylon 1, get across that curve. It's flat now, so you can use that curve. Before, that was a chunky curve, so you couldn't really prioritise the run you could get through there. So, coming out of the last corner, this is just how slow the car is in a straight line. We're going to get overtaken, and he's just going to fly past us. So I'm fully aware he is a front runner. But as we come into hairpin 1, we're going to be able to stay with him. So the kart's not bad through the corners, we're just lacking a lot of pace down the straight. And he's going to have a go at me for that, for not getting on with his job. Because apparently he's not fast enough through the corners, I'm faster, he needs to get on with it. Anyway. Frustrating as it can be. We move on. Down the straight again then. And we're going to cut forward now. We've been gaining on these two guys for a little bit of a while. And we're going to make a move out of hairpin 2. Not going to be enough room there. He's going to squeeze us out. Into pylon 1 then. We're just going to bump him out on the exit. We're going to get a decent exit from the last corner, but look, it's just going to pull away our kart just not being fast enough. But into stadium then, he's going to make a mistake. He's going to have contact with the driver in front. Unfortunately, we can't quite. Oh, how? We're going to go up the inside, but there's going to be no room. That's not going to help us. Dropped back a bit, but there is now a third car involved, and whoa, there was a huge slide from him there. We're going to tap him on the back. We're going to try round the outside again into pylon 1, and it's going to work as we get the inside on the exit. And we're going to cut forward again then. Just got number 4 coming out of the pits. We're going to pass him. Still chasing the two in front. They're making their way through a bit of traffic now. We're going to get number 5 down the straight, pulling alongside him, and we're going to send it into stadium as he backs off. We're all over the back of the number 1. And here we go into hairpin 1. I love this move. I just love sending it down inside of hairpin 1. It is a great place to make an overtake. So again, we've caught back up to number 6, but here's number 8. We've watched him go past us quite a few times, number 8. He's quite fast. So we're going to try and keep with him, see if he can pull us through the traffic. He's going to slip down the inside of the 23. We're going to do the same. We're going to give the number 8 a bit of a boost here. Bit of drafting down that smaller straight past the pits. we enter stadium again, then we've got more traffic ahead of us. It's very action-packed. One car goes off to the right, getting out of the way. We're going to go down the inside of the number 6 through hairpin 2. We're going to follow the number 8 through pylon. And we are sticking with the quicker car. We come down now. You can see slight spots of rain on the GoPro, and then suddenly we just lose all grip. And we spin out. It is now raining pretty heavy. Didn't realise that at the time, but now we're basically just going to take the widest line possible. We absolutely love it when it rains here. You can see they've got the flag for when there may be something slippery on the surface. This time it is rain and not oil, which is good. Oil on the track is never good, but I do like a bit of rain. So we've got lots of people in front of us. We're going to take a really wide line around stadium. The people in front of us are taking quite a shallow line. We're just able to go around the outside there. Now here's number 16 again, who we met earlier. We're just going to tippy-toe around the outside of hairpin 1 and hairpin 2. Got a car on our inside, but he's not going to get the traction to be able to put his foot down. We want to straighten the car up so we can put our foot down and go quicker, faster. We go around the outside of pylon. We'll be able to get the inside now. Really want to get onto that curb so I can get more grip to get round the corner. And as we go wide through the last corner, just going to see that's going to give us more momentum. And down into stadium, we're going to take the outside line. There's going to be more grip there. And then we're going to brake and try and cut back across. Not quite going to work as we make a little bit of contact. We're going to get past anyway. Once again, we're going to take a wide line and look at the momentum we're going to gain. We're going to push through kart 16. Give him a little boost. Once again, we're going to go around the outside of the number 23 and we're going to make that move just about work. Superb driving. We're going to not go down the inside of the number 1. We're going to try the outside. We know there's more grip. If we went to the inside, we may very much spin off, and we don't want that. Look at the momentum once again. Remember, our car is very much down on power. We're just able to make easy work in the wetter conditions. Wetter conditions also help level off all of the cars. So look again, take the wider line, the momentum there. As number 16 kind of loses it on the exit. We're just able to unlap ourselves. Once again, getting better momentum out of the corner. This time we're on the outside. That made it a bit difficult for us as we had to switch back over. And number 13 looks like it's just going to wave us through. We're going to take a wide line once again. Just see how much more traction and how much more grip there is on the outside of the track. We've got a yellow flag then, as I think someone went off into the tyre barrier. And then it's kind of dried up, and we only realised it there when someone was able to go down our inside, and we could hear the tyre squeals again. It's always an indicator of a drier track. So we begin to try the dry line once again. And it is working. And it's working well. As we go either side of the number 4 car there. Trying to stick with the 25 as he's going to tow us along pretty well. As the number 16's back in the dry, we just don't have the pace against him, and another car's going to go through as we are pushed off of the racing line. Lots of drama up ahead. We're going to go down the inside once again at hairpin 1. We're going to try again to the outside, not going to work. Hairpin 2 is a right-hander, so if you're getting the move down into hairpin 1, it needs to be executed relatively fast and within that corner, as you see us do here. Once again, back behind number 13. Just going to pass him. Taking the outside line into pylon. There's lots of traffic. We've seemed to have found a train of it. There's number 16 ahead of us again. Kind of using him for a marker of how our pace is. I don't think it was that bad. I think I did set a 41 or mid 41. I think it was a mid 41 I set. It may have been a 41.5. I'm not sure though. We're going to dive down the inside again. That's brilliant, that is. Just going to get the number 15 into the S's in. It's a place I usually don't find myself overtaking at. This number 4's very slow off the stadium. Tried to go around the outside of Elbow there, that's not going to work. I have to take the inside of hairpin. So much going on, I'll keep up. Onto the back straight then. Getting into the slipstream of the 19. We should be able to get past the car on the outside. Yes, we do. It's all about kind of losing the least amount of time in these endurance races and getting through the traffic as fast as possible. Really action-packed, filled with not overtakes for position, but if you were looking to find overtakes for this race, for this track even, it's a great place to learn them. Down the inside again then, into hairpin 1. Little on the carts actually, these are twin engine carts. They're pretty heavy and the steering is a bit of a chore. Can really leave you with some aches. Oh, number 13 is going to try and push us very wide onto the curves there. Those curves are not flat yet, quite bumpy. Anyway, back to the carts. They're very heavy to drive and they can leave you quite achy with a few bruises. So we're going to send it down the inside this time. Carts are heavy. What else can I say about the carts? They're not a bad cart to drive. I enjoy doing it. Just I think the BUKC ones, once you've driven one of those, it's like I don't really want to drive anything else. They're so much faster. They do about 70. These carts do about 50 down the straight. So we're going to get past him by number 2. I think he was definitely in the top 4. with him and try and work with him and to give him a push. Gets kind of crowded around pylon 1. Number 12 just tried to turn in there and lost a chunk of time. He didn't really need to. So we're back behind number 6 now, who started off this stint behind. I think I'm going to lap him again. So I think we're back into P12 due to the other team pitting that we're racing against. Of course, they have a later fuel stop. Oh, we're going to go up the inside and we're going to keep it. That was very aggressive. 3 wide. Nicely done. Moving past a bit more traffic then. Under the gantry, and then someone's going to spin on the inside of hairpin 1. Could have been nasty. So we were coming in at a rate of knots. Just managed to avoid that. Pylon 1 is a move. Look for a slightly later apex there to get better acceleration off the corner. And we've actually got good pace down the straight against another car. We've overtaken someone on pure pace. That's amazing. Into the braking zone then. Getting past more traffic. The car's gone very wide, number 19. I'm going to switch back then. Back out. Outside, which is going to become the inside. It's going to compromise our exit though. I don't think they're going to come back at us. With this then, I think we're coming to the end of our stint then. Unfortunately the GoPro is going to die and not going to see us get out of the car. So that is, yeah, that's stint finished. This is me putting my helmet on and getting ready to go back out again. As you can see, it is sunny. I had about 2.5 hours of sleep, I think. Blue sky now. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning, I think. I think I got out of the car around 12. So, yeah, feeling all the best. As our car comes in, shocked at the speed they refueled that. I wasn't quite ready. We jumped back into the car then, just to see on the way out of the pit lane, losing as little time, back out into full race mode. Really have to concentrate straight on like a light switch. We come out to a very dry track now. Of course it rained long ago. Just adjust the GoPro there, make sure it's facing up. that sun is going to peek through the trees a little bit, and it's going to get in our face. It wasn't too bad because we weren't going in the direction of the sun that much, so no real harm done there. Right, let's see if we can dispatch of number 23 then. As we get alongside him coming out of pylon. And we're going to get past him out of pylon 2 just down the straight. And we're going to make another move. It was fairly easy, I think he let us past. Start to battle with number 19. Again, I don't think he was on the same lap as me. We're going to send it down into hairpin 1. So I think we're currently going to be P13 until the other team stops, and then we should be P12. We're very close up behind number 24 then. We're going to just get squeezed out onto the grass a bit there. We're going to send it down the inside, squeeze down the inside of the stadium. I don't know why he was really trying to defend that hard. He's going to let us go. We're going to give him a thumbs up. Thank you very much. We're going to tell him to get on with it. And we're going to try and work with number 2 again. We've worked with number 2 earlier, but it seems to have disappeared into the distance. Unable to stay with him. Going to make a move on 21. And someone's going to fire it up the inside of us into hairpin 2, and that's going to kind of sort out another back marker for us. Just going to move him aside and say thank you very much. Going to let the Tony kart driver here, number 14, go down the inside. We know he's faster than us. So as we come round hairpin 2 then, we are called in for fuel, which means we've got to come in this lap to refuel, and we're going to do a driver change as well. So we come round the S's and out of pylon 2 onto the back straight then, onto the main straight even. We're going to get past 23, and then we're going to dive into the pits. And then we're going to hook a left here and go into the fueling bay and quickly jump out of the car. So they're going to refuel it, and I believe they're going to, I think it's a bit of WD-40 or some kind of oil they put on the back of, I think there's a chain that runs the wheels. So they do that, which keeps the cart running. So they're going to finish for fueling, and then we're going to get back in the cart. We're going to get pushed back, and then we're going to head on down the pit lane. We're going to jump out, and our teammate is going to jump in. Away he goes, and that is our stint over. So this is the end of the race then. Our teammate is in the car. Where is he? There he is. He's in the white helmet and black suit, and we get seems a very aggressive move from the other driver that he's racing with there. Don't know what he's trying to achieve. We weren't racing with him at the time. So out of pylon 1 then, through the S's, and out of pylon 2 onto the straight. And that is our race over. So we came home, I think P12, which was a good result for us considering the kart. But that is this video ended then. So if you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe. Please do tell me in the comments if you enjoyed it. And we've probably got more content coming up. So I've got F1 2022 now, and Wreckfest, as I've got a PS5. We'll see when I get that out, because I'm going on holiday shortly. So I'll see you when I see you, and have a good one. Goodbye.